Hello, my internet fans. Welcome to the really big show. Game 5 NBA Finals between the Pacers and the Thunder. Live from Paycom Center by way of Sevier County, Tennessee, in Oklahoma City. Looks like they're getting ready for a performance of some kind. Stephen A. Smith, Malika Andrews, Bob Myers, and Kendrick Perkins are your pregame show. And the Thunder have a 61% chance. This is what I like to see. This makes it even. In the playoffs record, the Pacers are 5-0 following a loss, but the Thunder are 9-2. That's the way they're supposed to do it. They're supposed to give both teams even, not have one team over the other. So finally, they got it right. So now you don't know who's going to win because both statistics favor both teams. They finally got it right. The Thunder are a 61% chance to win Game 5 tonight, and the Pacers, it looks like it says the Thunder are a 9.5-point favorite. If I am reading that correctly, I will confirm that right about. Let's confirm that. I want to confirm that right now. Yep, Oklahoma 9.5-point favorite because they're at home, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 131 points for the most points through 4 games. He has been scoring like crazy. But let's get to the pleasantries. Hello, I am your host. I am Mike. I have a name tag and everything. That's my work name tag. And if you want to help me out a little bit, right there's the way to do it. Just saying. Anyway, another day off for me here in Sevier County, Tennessee. Tip-off is exactly 35 minutes away as the fans are slowly making their way into the Paycom Arena. And, of course, if you haven't been paying attention, where have you been all this time? But we'll give you the recap. But first, let's bring up the story of a lovely lady. No, I'm just kidding. Let's bring up the story from Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Yes, I need to read because I would like to read it. Where is it? I am on ESPN.com. Tuesday, June 17th. That's tomorrow. Saturday, June 14th. Gamecast. Recap. Taken directly from ESPN. Headline: Panthers move to verge of second straight Stanley Cup title by beating the Oilers 5-2 in Game 5. By the Associated Press. Dateline: Edmonton, Alberta. Brad Marchand is making more highlights for his new team. Sam Bennett is piling up the goals again, and the Florida Panthers are on the verge of hoisting the Stanley Cup for the second year in a row. Marchand scored twice. Bennett had his playoff-leading 15th goal, and the Panthers beat the Edmonton Oilers 5-2 in Game 5 of the final on Saturday night to take a 3-2 series lead. The Panthers improved to 10-3 on the road during this run, matching the NHL record for victories away from home in a single playoffs. They can hoist the cup again as soon as tomorrow night, Tuesday, if they win Game 6 on home ice in Sunrise. Florida this time built a multi-goal lead and built on it, unlike a couple of previous games in the final. Bobrovsky stopped 19 of the 21 shots he faced, making some important saves when needed, and was aided by lockdown defense that took ice away from the Oilers. Marchand, Bennett, and Sam Reinhart provided the offense. Marchand joined Mario Lemieux as the only players in the past half-century to score 5 or plus goals in a final multiple times, and his 13 career goals in the final are the most among active players. Connor McDavid scored his first goal of the series, thank you, after the Oilers fell behind 3-0. Reinhart came 46 seconds later to restore the Panther 3-goal lead, and by the time Corey Perry scored with 3:13 left, it was too late. And there's SGA giving autographs to the crowd. He signed a baby's jersey. Adorable. I bet he's got one of the easiest signatures. He's just SGA, SGA, SGA. You missed one, dude. Oh, that guy has got the look. Dude, he missed one. E2 Lustenarian sealed it with an empty netter with 1:19 left, silencing the once fired up crowd for a final time. Edmonton's power play went 0 for 3, a product of the Panthers' aggressive penalty kill, knocking McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and the rest of the top unit out of their usual rhythm. Calvin Pickard lost for the first time in 8 starts after this spring, allowing 4 goals on 18 shots. He got the nod over Stuart Skinner after entering in relief and winning Game 4 to improve to 7-0, a record that is now 7-1. Skinner could be back in for Game 6, with the Panthers aiming to close things out following another cross-continental trip back to the other corner of North America. They are in this spot after bouncing back from blowing a 3-goal lead and failing in overtime in Game 4, taking advantage of their depth to send the Oilers to the brink again. So it all could end tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And the ball's in the Panthers' court. Ball's in the Panthers' court. Bottom line. I hope everybody had a great Father's Day yesterday. I called Pop yesterday, got to talk to Pop, sent Father's Day wishes to Renegade and to good old brother Jeff, and everybody else who's a dad out there. I hope you had a great day yesterday. I had to work on Saturday. I had Sunday off. I've got today off. I'm trying to get a shift tomorrow morning, but, you know, a day off is a day off, I guess. It's getting closer and closer. We're only a couple weeks out until the 4th of July. And that's pretty much when I was growing up. That's the yawn start. Doggone it. When the yawns start, we're getting closer and closer to the 4th of July. And that, for me, is the middle of summer. Because you got June, half of July, all of August, and then back to school. In Sevier County, I think schools start up in August and they go to May, and they get their Labor Day break. But that's pretty much that. Let's see. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, Monday Night Raw just started. So let's see if I can bring up the Raw preview real quick. WWE. As we're getting closer and closer to Night of Champions, there we go. Sheamus, Rusev, Bronson Reed, and Jey Uso set for King of the Ring first round match. Stephanie Vakir, Asuka, Ivy Nile, and Raquel Rodriguez battle in Queen of the Ring first round. Bayley has a message for Becky Lynch. And Liv Morgan battles Kairi Sane and addresses her attack on Nikki Bella. So that's what's going to happen on Raw. Raw has started on Netflix already. So that's a thing. Boy, oh boy, have I got so many windows open on my computer. All right, let's go back to the ESPN app and let's take a look at some other headlines before we go. Oilers coach not yet naming goalie for pivotal Game 6. Why would he? He wouldn't do it a day before. He would do that. He should do that like at least a couple hours or whenever the NHL decrees it. What else is in there? Angels are taking on the Yankees. Ohtani-san is returning to the mound. NBA draft on June 25th in 9 days. I'm looking at a buffalo with an Oklahoma City Thunder logo around his neck. Is that a buffalo? That's a big buffalo. Buffalo! SGA in Game 4, 35 points, 15 in the final 5, and 3 steals. 131 points this series, third most in first 4 career NBA Finals games, included trailing Allen Iverson. So there's that. Where is my phone? There's my phone. Let's see what's going on in social media land as we're getting ready for game. Something bite me? Ouch. I got bit by a bug. Stormy weather. Been a lot of storms in Sevier County. Join Simply Reliable Studios. Sure, why not? We'll live retweet that. Turn down my sound there. Okay, I want the there you go. Share broadcast. That's what I want to do. New post. And we are live. Please check it out. Hashtag NBA Finals 2025. Hashtag Pacers. Hashtag Thunderbolts. Unless that's for Avengers Thunderbolts. Oklahoma City Thunder. There we go. Post. Yep. 9-2 at home this postseason for the Thunder, but of course the Pacers are undefeated after a loss. There, the Pacers having a pre-meeting or a pre-prayer. Good for them. That's important. putting their hands up, saying, yes, sirs. I want to see Halliburton get at least 20 points. Halliburton hasn't been producing very well. I think it's been like almost less than 20 points every game. NBA. All right, the Larry O'Brien Championship Trophy will be in Indiana for Game 6. Regardless of who wins, it will be there because the winner of Game 5, all they got to do is win Game 6, and the Larry O'Brien Trophy goes to that team. The Pacers want to keep it, and the Thunder, and also this would be an official first win because let me also confirm this. The Pacers have never had an NBA title because the National Basketball Association was part of the ABA, the American Basketball Association. So the Pacers were three-time ABA champions in 1969, 1970, or in 1970, in 1972, and 1973, but they have not won the NBA title. The Thunder, of course, they originally, and let me confirm this as well, just so I make sure. The Oklahoma City Thunder were the Seattle Supersonics. So even though this would be the first title for the Thunder, it would be their second title since they moved. They won the Seattle Supersonics won in 1979, and then they moved in 2008 and became the Thunder. So it is very interesting on that. All right. Yes, I did want to address this. I did briefly see this this story. During a recent game at Dodger Stadium, singer Neza chose to perform the national anthem in Spanish, an act that went against the team's preferences. This performance, highlighted by Neza's own social media posts, has stirred significant discussion. While there's no confirmed evidence of a lifetime ban from the Dodgers, the incident has resonated with fans, particularly within the Latino community, who see it as a reflection of broader issues regarding cultural representation in sports. The event has sparked conversations about the Dodgers' engagement with their diverse fan base, echoing past grievances like the displacement of Latino families for the stadium's construction. Fans are vocalizing their disappointment, urging for more inclusivity and understanding from the team toward the community that significantly supports them. This is off of Twitter, off of X. It's off of the summary of posts. So I have not heard anything from the Dodgers end, but I can look that up. I want to make sure I now I really don't want to say which way I mean, I have the Greek flag behind me. Yes, I'm American. Greece is my heritage. Okay? But I don't see this as a sign of disrespect. I see this as a way of a person expressing themselves as to what is currently happening in California and apparently across the nation. Now, I won't get into too many details. I'll keep it on the sports. But if this person, and I want to make sure let me see if I can find something on her real quick. What do I know about her, if anything? Baby Neza? Is that what I need to look up? Well, she doesn't have a Wikipedia page. Who are you? Let's see. Real name, age, and more explored. Up and coming Latin pop icon Neza. That's her real name, but as written on her Instagram, she writes, quote, "Para mi gente, for my people, I stand with you. Yesterday was easily one of the scariest days of my life. I sang El Pandón Estrellado, the Star Spangled Banner, the official Spanish Star Spangled Banner at the Dodger game after being told I couldn't." Well, the way I'm seeing it is that it's her way of expressing what is happening. Is it wrong? Like, is it illegal? No. I don't believe that there is an American law that says the national anthem must be performed in English every time it gets performed. I mean, you can simply play the national anthem on a piano. You can sign the national anthem. In fact, what if when it comes time to perform the national anthem, what if the person is deaf? And that is their performance. They don't have to sing the notes. They certainly won't. They might not be able to pronounce the lyrics correctly. What if they just come out to the center of the field and just start signing? No music, no notes. What if that is their way of doing it? Are they going to critique a hard of hearing person for doing that? No. So why is everybody in an uproar? I don't understand. You know, I truly, truly don't. If now there have been many discussions in my family where some singers invent notes and they riff and they that's their style, and it can be met as an opinion. It can be met as a debate. I respect it as an opinion. Why not just sing it the way it was written? There's no need to riff in between notes. That was the discussion that was had. That was the discussion that was made. I can understand that. If you find the original sheet music, you won't see extra notes being added. So, I see it as a freedom of expression. I do not know if this singer is American. It says Latin, so I would assume her heritage is Latina, Mexican, Spanish. I don't know if she is an American of anything like that. But to punish her for expressing how she is feeling at that time should not be condemned. Don't throw the book at her. Don't deport her. I would even say banning her from Dodger Stadium is too harsh. Bottom line. It is almost 8:30 on the East Coast, and I wanted to get that little mini rant out of there. So there's that. And of course, wrestling is trending more than basketball is. Tyrese Halliburton averages more points in wins than he does in losses. Okay. NBA. There we go. NBA boycott. Why is there a hashtag NBA boycott? Do I even want to know this? Why? I don't understand why they're saying NBA boycott. I'm not going to get into that one. Sorry. Let's see. I'm tuned in. Good. Game 5 ready. Yes. Let's go Pacers. Yes. It's time to thunder up. Let's see if the NBA F's the Pacers again. Oh, wow. There always has to. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, friends. Bottom line. Once I see a ref cheat, I'm turning it off. Oh my gosh. That's a good one. Sponsored by Burger King. Have it your way. Who do you guys think will win? Will we go to a... I mean, we will be going to a game 6. Obviously, that's the championship game. But if you want the trophy, you have to win this one, and you got to win the next one. If they split, we go to a game 7. And either way, I will call game 6 and game 7, regardless of how I feel. Regardless if I say I want it to be over and done with. Let me check my marker here. I could use some new markers too. That one looks okay. My markers are dying out too. Money's tight, guys, really. I'm not going to lie. I don't like talking about it, but I really don't like talking about it, but hey, it's life. Let's see. Somebody has posted a bet that SGA will be under 34.5 points. Betting $75 will net him $65. I like that. I wish I could make that bet. Malika Andrews is the only smart one who picked the Pacers. Wow. Well done, Malika. Your starting lineups. Are we actually going to get like a performance? Oh, we're actually going to get the starting lineup. Number 23, Aaron Nesmith comes out. Number 43, Pascal Siakam. Number 33, from Texas, Miles Turner. Number 2, from Gonzaga, Andrew Nembhard. And from Iowa State, number 0, Tyrese Halliburton. Your Pacers head coach is Rick Carlisle. The lights go down, and the video plays. This is the first game this series that they've actually showed the starting lineup. They did not show the lineups. They put the graphics up, but they did not have the announcer make the call. And I know I'm going to mess up their names. I know it. Their mascot is waving a super flag in a vat of liquid nitrogen. Number 5, Arizona State, Lugwens Dort. Number 8, from Santa Clara, Jalen Williams. Oh, I didn't know he was Santa Clara. From Germany, number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. Hartenstein. Not Hartenstein, Hartenstein. From Gonzaga, number 7, Chet Holmgren. And finally, the MVP from Kentucky, number 2, Shai Gilgeous Alexander, SGA. The Thunder get together for a little prayer as head coach Mark Dejenault on the sideline. Lisa Salter tells us that neither team has lost back-to-back. 18 points in Game 4 for Tyrese Halliburton. As he gives a good stretch by the net in a moment of zen. SGA in the finals is averaging 32.8 points per game, 48% field goals, and just under 4 assists. The Thunder fans are waving their flags, a sea of blue and white. And we have a Thor person in there as he's got Mjolnir. A few Indiana fans. The ref has the ball. He's making his way to center court. As Turner and Holmgren will jump for it. They jump, and the Pacers have control. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Nembhard with the ball, back to Halliburton. Over to Turner. Turner at the top. Back to Nembhard, driving in. A pass, a pass, a pass. Turner fakes the three, another one. Driving around. Jump shot. No good. Nesmith misses. And Nesmith already gets called for his first foul. Yeah, he bumped him. Thunder with the ball. Williams to Hartenstein, who makes the dunk. Thunder start off with a 2-0 lead. Nembhard driving in, steps back, shoots, and we're tied 2-2. Williams to SGA behind the three-point line. Driving, a quick spin, shoots, no good. Pacers get the ball back. Halliburton with it. Gets a bit of a screen. Siakam bounces it in. Pacers take the lead 4-2. Hartenstein has it to Holmgren, driving in and makes it, and we're tied at 4. Halliburton brings the ball up court. Passes to Siakam, who makes a 3, and the Pacers have the lead 7-4. And Nembhard fouls SGA. So he'll go to the line for 2. There's that dunk. Holmgren likes the dunk. Does a little bit of a backward thing. Well, that's not really it was close. SGA at the line. Shooting 2. First shot. It's good. 7-5 is the score. Second shot. He is good. 7-6 is the score. And that's a steal. And Williams sends it home, and now the Thunder have the lead 8-7 thanks to a miscue. Nembhard has it. Gives it to Turner, who goes up and in and makes the shot. 9-8 is the score. SGA brings the ball up court. Passes it over. Holmgren with a 3. Gives the Thunder the lead 11-9. And Nesmith answers back with a 3 of his own. It's 12-11. And there's a give and go to Williams, who makes it 13-12. There's a shot, but Dort fouls. Pacers get the ball back, though. Dort gets called for a foul on... Was that previous 3-point shot from Nesmith? Yes. Pacers with the ball. 14 on the shot clock after the foul. And that's a turnover. Williams steals. Williams misses a 3-pointer. And it's now 15-12 as the Thunder scored. Williams with a dunk. And that's a bad pass. Here come the Thunder again. For 3 long. Nope. Williams missed that one. Halliburton's going to try. Nope. SGA all by himself in the lane, and that makes it a 5-point game. And the Pacers are going to call a timeout. With 7:45 to go in the first, 17-12 is the score. As we take another look at SGA, giving the Pacers a 5-point lead. Be right back. We'll get some quick stats in when we come back from this TV timeout.
And now for a taste of things to come.
All the wrestling, all the wrestling, all the wrestling, all the wrestling. All right. Siakam with 5 points. Nesmith with 3. Turner and Nemhard with 2. And Halliburton doesn't have any. For the Thunder, Williams with 6. Holmgren with 5. SGA with 4. And Hartenson with 2. There's your 17-12. We'll worry about the team stats on the next timeout for now, because it's only 5 minutes in. It's not really. Did have a little bit of a back and forth going on, but other than that, not much. $17-12 is the score. I should be wearing my basketball shirt. The only one I own. I did actually. I think I had a. I don't remember if I had a Kobe jersey or. I know it was either a Kobe. I don't think it was a Shaq jersey. I don't remember, but I actually did have a Lakers jersey when I was living in California. I think it got purged. Best record since January 1st, regular season and playoffs. Thunder 55-15. All right, here come the Pacers off of the timeout. Caruso is in the game. Toppin is in the game. Shepard is in the game. And the Pacers will inbound with 12 on the shot clock. Halliburton has it. To Toppin, back to Halliburton. To Toppin, fakes the 3, drives in, gives it to Nemhard, who misses. And he misses again. Nemhard got his own rebound and couldn't get it in. SGA to the basket, and the Thunder now have a 7-point lead. 19-12. The Thunder are on an 8-0 run. And Rick Carlisle has been called for a technical foul. For what, I'd like to know. SGA will make the technical shot. Coach Carlisle is not happy. What did he do? What did he say? I have it turned down. I guess he was challenging the call. Pacers have the ball. Halliburton behind the 3-point line, still dancing, driving in, and slips and falls and loses the ball. There's Caruso, who lays it up and in. 10-point lead for the Thunder. Toppin fakes the shot, passes it, back to Toppin. Driving in, and that's a block. Put it up, Turner. He did. That's an and one, thank goodness. Halliburton lost the ball. Caruso makes the shot. SGA called for his first. Wiggins and Hartenson are in. Turner can complete the 3-point play right here. 2 is Nemhard. I got to keep remembering that. Turner shoots, misses, rebound, Thunder. 22-14 is the score. Caruso to Dort has it, driving in, almost a steal. Williams misses. The ball goes back to Dort. The Thunder control. Caruso misses the dunk. Pacers get the ball back. Halliburton almost loses the ball. Toppin has it. Passes it deep. Toppin has it again. Watch it, Toppin. Oh, that's a backcourt. Backcourt violation. McConnell's coming in. Siakam's coming in. Maturin's coming in. Yeah, he clearly stepped over. That's backcourt. Five turnovers for the Pacers already, which have resulted in 6 points. Caruso to inbound. Dort for three. No good. Rebound, Thunder. Right under the basket. A block. Pacers can't recover. And McConnell fouls Hartenstein. Ball was all over the place. Hartenstein to the line, shooting two. First one is good. Game 6 is Thursday night. And then the week after that, he missed, is the draft. Here come the Pacers. Halliburton for three. Nope, it bounced out. Rebound, Thunder. And Dort is called for charging, offensive charge. Wallace and Bradley come in. Wallace for Dort, Bradley for Toppin. Nine-point lead, 23-14 is the score. McConnell, Siakam, shoots, and that's going to be a foul. Williams fouls Siakam. He will go to the line. 4:45 to go. Tony Bradley from North Carolina. Almost a local. Next state over. Siakam to the line. First shot is good. 23-15 is the score. One baby. He missed. Rebound, Thunder. One little baby wearing headphones in the crowd. Williams to Hartenstein. I'll get his name wrong every time. Caruso driving in. Bit of a mistake there. Pacers have it. Pacers driving in. They lose it. That Caruso coming up again. Blocked. If they can hurry, it could be a fast. They could have had that one. Caruso got blocked big time. Halliburton with the ball. Back to Maturin. Quick pass. Shot. No good. Pacers get it back. Put it up. And a foul is called. Hartenstein fouls Maturin. McConnell missed that shot. Here's where Caruso gets blocked, going up from the back. Maturin says no, slams it away, and now Maturin shooting two. First shot from Maturin is good. 23-16 is the score. And it looks like the Thunder are going to call timeout before Maturin makes his second shot. So let's take a look at the stats while we wait for this timeout to take place. I love the stats. Pacers are shooting at 50%, 6 out of 12. Thunder are shooting at 52.9, 9 out of 17. Pacers are 2 for 5 from the three-point line at 40%. Thunder are 1 out of 3. 50% at the free throw line for the Pacers, 2 out of 4, and 4 out of 5 for the Thunder at 80%. 6 turnovers for the Pacers, only 1 for the Thunder. Largest lead for the Thunder has been 10. Let's take a look at how everyone's doing so far. Siakam with 6. Turner with 4. Nesmith with 3. Nemard with 2. On the bench, Maturin got his first point. For the Thunder, SGA has 7. Williams has 6. Holmgren has 5. Hartenstein has 3. And on the bench, Caruso has 2. As we're on a timeout, here's your score. Thunder 23, Pacers 16. Only 7 points. Let's see what's happening on social media real quick. I'm not repeating that one. I like Caruso, but needs to stay in his lane and do what he does best. Finishing at the rim isn't it. I cannot help but think these NBA finals are scripted. Thunder jump out and look to be running away. Suddenly, Pacers getting very kind whistle on the road and slow OKC down. Cut the lead to a manageable deficit. Constant reminder why I don't watch this product. Seems like you kind of are, if you're tweeting about it. Are you tweeting play-by-play? Is this a thing? Yes, it's called watch-alongs. It's called streaming. It's called podcasting. Yes. That wasn't towards me, though. These are actual tweets I'm reading there. All right, Maturin at the line to shoot his second free throw, and it is good. Pacers are now down by 6, 23-17. Williams behind the three-point line, being double teamed, shoots up, and no good. Ball is in the air, and the Pacers come up with it. And that's a bad ball, but they lose it, but they keep possession. Maturin misses for 3. Here comes the Thunder. For 3. It's good. Thunder now up by 9 at 26-17. That was Wiggins who made that one. Maturin. Nope. Williams has it. Passes. Hartenston has it. Caruso has it. Williams has it again. Driving in, steps back, and it bounces out. Williams gets it right back thanks to that's an open 3, and it's good. They handed him those points. 29-17. McConnell driving in all by himself. He'll do it himself to make the lead go down to 10. 29-19. To Caruso. To Williams. Williams driving all the way by himself, and it misses. Rebound Pacers. Almost as that's going to be a jump. Oh, no. Toppin drives it home. And no basket? What happened? Bradley gets called for an offensive foul? When? He didn't even touch him. Are you serious? And Williams is doubled over and coming off the court, or like he got jammed in the eye or something, or hit in the head. Williams went down. What's the? That was not even a foul. Williams, Holmgren, and SGA are in. So is Nemar Turner and Siakam. Holmgren misses. Maturin for 3. Got it. 29-22. There was a lot going on there that I missed. Pacers down by 7 with 1:03 left to go in the first. Holmgren misses a dunk. For 3. Nope. .33 seconds left. SGA with the ball against Maturin. That was a foul? Exactly, coach. Even the coach. It was like the tiniest of shoves that I ever could have seen. That's a foul? Really? And coach is like, how is that a foul? I'd like to know. Wallace for 3, and it's good. 32-22. Thunder lead by 10. Pacers looking for the last shot. McConnell has it. McConnell drives and is stepped around, turns around, shoots. Air ball. Maturin tries to put it up. It gets blocked. And that is going to do it for the first. Thunder up by 10, 32-22. TV timeout, and then we'll take a look at some quick stats at the end of the first. Be right back.
And now for a taste of things to come.
All right, let's take a look at the first quarter stats so far. Siakam with 6, Turner with 4, Nesmith with 3, Nemard with 2. On the bench, Maturin has 5, McConnell has 2. For the Thunder, SGA with 7, Williams with 6, Holmgren with 5, Hartenstein with 3, Wallace with 6, Wiggins with 3, and Caruso with 2. As far as personal fouls, Dort's the only one on the Thunder. He's got 2 fouls. Everybody else has 1. Pacers are shooting at 40%, 8 out of 20. Thunder are 12 out of 25 for 48%, 3 out of 8 for the Pacers on the three-point line for 37.5%. Thunder is at 4 out of 6, 60% of the free throws for the Pacers, 80% for the Thunder, 7 total turnovers for the Pacers. Lisa Saunders has grabbed as the Thunder have the ball to start the second quarter. As they lead by 10. Hartenstein misses. Ball comes loose. Pacers have it. That was Holmgren, not. And that's a steal. There's another turnover. Wiggins for nope. That was Holmgren. Excuse me. Pacers driving up. No foul called there. Another steal for 3. That's Wiggins. Pacer lead is now 13. McConnell's got it. Turner has the ball taken away. Holmgren was like all in his face. Right? There's that 3 right there. Pacers go up and in. 24 points for the Pacers. Lead is 11. 35-24. Siakam has 8 points. There's a drive in. Misses. Pacers get the ball back. Missed that one. Williams for 3. No good. Pacers get the ball back. Turner. McConnell. Fakes the shot. Nesmith. And the foul is called. Wallace on Siakam. Siakam to the line to get the lead down. Uh-oh, Halliburton heavily taped. That's not good. First shot from Siakam is good. Lead is now down to 10. Halliburton's got lots and lots of wrapping around his ankle, his calf or his ankle. Siakam, second free throw. It's good. Pacers down by 9, 35-26. Holmgren almost. There's SGA. Driving in, spinning around in the paint, passes over. Long 3. It's good. Wiggins. Up by 12, 38-26. McConnell for 3, and he answers back. 38-29. SGA driving in, and that's a foul. Turner fouls SGA. SGA to the line. First shot is good. That gives the Thunder a 10-point lead. Halliburton back on all that 10 minutes and no points. SGA's second shot is good. Thunder lead by 11, 40-29. Nesmith misses. Rebound. Pacers. Nesmith again. Got it. And that was a 3. And the Thunder are calling a timeout after that. All right. Thunder decide to call timeout. It's now 40-32. It's only 8 points. What's the problem? You guys afraid? Now, here's a good one. I think the NBA is at the point where they need to consider using 4 refs. Instead of 2 spread wide and 1 mid-play, why not put 1 under the basket, 1 at midcourt, and 2 wings? That is perfect. They do it in hockey. They've got 2 officials and 2 linesmen. Why not? I'll give that a like. Absolutely. I totally agree, sir. Well said. Let's see what else we got. A back and forth has started between both teams, with Thunder going on a run, followed by the Pacers going on a run. I must have missed that run. The turnovers are a major issue. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? All right, after the timeout, Dort, Caruso are in. SGA and Wallace are out. Chris O'Donnell, former Robin, 911 Nashville. Series premiered this fall. We do watch a lot of 911. At 3:30 in the morning, after Game 4, the Oklahoma City faithful were at the airport. At 3:30 in the morning. Unbelievable. That's dedication if you're going to an airport at 3:30 in the morning to see your basketball team. All right, Thunder after the timeout. Let's see what happens. Williams has it. Passes. Dort for 3. Nope. Rebound Pacers. Halliburton for 3. Nope. Rebound Thunder. Caruso to Hartenston, who didn't dunk. But Williams did. And that's a steal and another turnover. And that's going to be a 2-1 as Williams makes another shot. And the Thunder lead is now 12. 44-32 as Halliburton fouls Williams. And the Pacers are going to call timeout. Much needed. Much needed timeout as the Pacers are losing by 12 points. Siakam with 10, Nesmith with 6, Turner with 4, Nemard with 2. On the bench, McConnell and Maturin with 5. For the Thunder, Williams with 10, SGA with 9, Holmgren with 5, Hartenson with 3. On the bench, Wiggins with 9, Wallace with 6, Caruso with 2. OKC needs to be up by 20 at the half to feel okay. I can probably agree with that. Pacers are a turnover machine. No kidding. Ten turnovers, and the half isn't even over yet. Don't take your foot off the gas. All gas, no brakes. He went Jacob Fatou on that. Every time you guys get momentum, they call a timeout and kills it. Yep. Williams to the line to finish that three-point play. And he does. (45-32) is the score. Halliburton with it. Passes it to Toppin, gives it back to Halliburton. Shoots. Missed. Halliburton's played 12 minutes and hasn't scored a single point. And that's a steal. That's a turnover by the Thunder. Now can they score off of it? Halliburton. Quit backing up. Drive in. Three seconds on the shot clock. Wild three-pointer. That's an air ball. Ball went out of bounds. Luckily, did they say that the Thunder touched it last? I don't know how. Right. Oh. Let him up. Great. Now we're wrestling for the ball. Nesmith was on the floor, just on his back and all over it. He lost the ball between his legs, and now we're just arguing with it, him and SGA, and he can't pass it around. So now they finally decide to jump it with a second left on the shot clock. They jump it, they get returned, they shoot it, 24-second flag violation. Coach is not happy. Coach Carlisle is going to rip into the Pacers at halftime. Williams to Hartenston to Caruso to SGA. SGA, that was an offensive foul. Why don't you call that? SGA scores. 47-32, lead is 15. I saw a shove. Thunder on a 7-0 run. Where's the foul on that? Thank you. Hartenston fouls Turner. Turner to the line. First one is good. 47-33. $12 minutes and 11 points for SGA. Second one is up and in. Thunder lead by 13. 47-34. SGA almost loses the ball. Holmgren driving in, shoots. No, rebound Pacers. That's a foul. Williams called for a foul. Pacers inbound. 4:55 left to go in the half. Memhard gets in there. Good job. 47-36. Williams has it again. And Turner is going to get called. Turner fouls Williams. Shot is up and in from Williams, makes it 48-36. Game 6, the championship game, Thursday night. at 8:30. Winner of this game can finish it all up on Thursday. And why do we have people on the court when there's not a timeout? What's going on? What is happening here? Something's why is there a delay? Jalen Williams made a second. Here come the Thunder. Topping for three. Nope. And we have a collision. Is that Hartenston or? Yeah, Hartenston went down for a quick second. Wasn't that bad. Siakam got him. Wasn't that bad. Loose ball fell on Siakam. Holmgren for three. Missed. It was Holmgren. I keep getting Holmgren and Hartenston mixed up. Toppin misses. Rebound up. No good. For three. It's good. Thunder at 52. $16-point lead. Toppin with a dunk, but was that dunk really necessary? 52-38. Hello, Dory. A miss. Toppin fakes the three. A dunk. The ball doesn't drop. As Dort blocks Pascal. Holmgren gets a rebound and puts it in. 54-38. Holmgren gets his own rebound and puts it in for another two. 16-point lead. Get in there, and the ball doesn't drop. Toppin misses a layup. Siakam gets the rebound. Siakam can't tip it in. $2:38 left to go in the half. SGA fouled. And if Coach Carlisle doesn't rip them a new one in the locker room, I don't know what's going to happen in Game 6. SGA to the line. First one is good. 55-38. SGA's second shot. It's good, 56. The lead is 18. Turner passes it back. Is that going to be an and one? Yes, Nemard gets the foul. Caruso fouls him. 3-point play coming. (56-40) is the score. He held on to that ball, drew the foul, and then shot. He's got a death grip on that thing. 3-point play is good. Pacers down by 15. Caruso. Hartenston. SGA over it for three. No, they missed. Hartenston grabs his own rebound and loses the ball. Holmgren. Doggone it. I'm never going to get those two right. And Caruso fouls Maturin. Well, you know that was a foul, Caruso. Don't even act innocent. .144 to go. Misses. Halliburton's got his warm-up jersey on. I don't know if he's going to come in for the rest of the second half. Maturin, second shot. Nope. Ball bouncing all over the place. The Pacers come up with it. Siakam for three. Nope. SGA gets blocked. Pacers recover. Maturin trying to go up court to court and misses the layup. Wanted the foul and didn't get it. The Thunder miss. Wiggins missed that one. Maturin has the ball. And SGA fouls Bradley. Bradley got blocked by SGA. Maturin had it. Tried to spin around. Bradley goes up, bumps into one, and draws the foul on SGA. So now Bradley's at the line, down by 15 with 1:01 left to go. Holmgren and Hardison are both in. Bradley's first shot is good. Halliburton's coming back in. Bradley's second shot is good. Pacers down by 13. Now watch the Pacers get a lucky three and then the Thunder call timeout before the half. I would not be surprised. SGA with the ball as the clock winds down to 50 seconds. SGA dishes it out. There's a three. Yep. 59. Well, the three-pointer went to the Thunder and not the Pacers. 35 seconds left. Maturin puts it up. Ball doesn't drop. Loose ball all over the place. Pacers have it. Shot clock is turned off. Halliburton for three. No. Pacers rebound. Up. There it is. 8 seconds left to go. Pacers down by 14. And the Thunder are probably just going to run out the... Nope, they're still going. SGA for a long three is an air ball. And it is halftime. $59-45 at halftime. So we're going to take a quick halftime break. Use the restroom, get your snacks. Check up with your family. Then we'll come back and we'll look at all the Well, thank you there, DJ Mud King. Not doing well, but he still loves us. Thank you so much. I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well, brother. Get well quick. But thank you. Thank you so much, brother. I don't like hearing when my family is not feeling well. But get better quick, oh man. Love you, brother. All right. So let's set this up. And we'll set this up. They're 59, Pacers 45. Break shouldn't take too long, maybe 2 or 3 minutes or so, just to get things together. Be back. Halftime stats, checking social media, looking up baseball scores for the day. We'll do that as well. And stay tuned.
And now for a taste of things to come.
All righty. Let's get rid of this stuff. We'll leave the halftime ticker up, but that we'll take out. All right, let's take a look at the halftime stats. Siakam with 10, Nemard with 7, Turner and Nesmith with 6 each. Halliburton, 17 minutes, 0 for 5 from the field goals, and 0 for 4 from three-point land. 0-0-0. On the bench, Maturin with 7, McConnell with 5, Bradley and Toppin with 2. For the Thunder, Williams with 16, SGA with 13, Holmgren with 7, Hartenstein with 3. Dort doesn't have any points. On the bench, Wiggins and Wallace each have 9. Caruso has 2. All of the starters of the Thunder, except for Holmgren, are each playing with 2 fouls. And on the Pacers, 2 fouls for Turner and Nemhard. As far as the stats, Pacers are 15 of 45, shooting 33.3%, 5 of 16 from three-point land for 31.3%, and 10 of 14 for 71.4%. Thunder are shooting 43.5% at 20 of 46, 8 of 17 from the three-point line, and they've only missed 1 free throw, 11 out of 12. 11 turnovers by the Pacers, only 4 for the Thunder. Biggest lead, 18 points. Bet 365 now live in Tennessee. Don't we have enough? DraftKings, FanDuel, BetMGM, ESPN Bet, and now Bet 365. What's going on? What's going on? I have a message. What's going on? Thank you, brother. And thank you, Renegade, for that repost. Tomorrow in Sevier County, heavy thunderstorms. Oh, lovely. Is that confirmed? Wow, it's been so long since I've done a weather report. Yes, weather wants to know my location. Oh, lovely. Look at that little storm cell. At midnight. Where is the hourly? Oh, yeah. A lot of you should. A lot of people don't know that in college I was a weatherman. All right, second half, getting ready to start. Thunder have the ball. They're up by 14. Williams to Hartenston. Over to SGA. SGA shoots, but there was a foul called. Something was called. SGA was called for an offensive foul. $12 turnovers for the Pacers right now. SGA with the ball. Quick step back, and it's in. And the Thunder reach the 60-point mark. 61-45. Teasing the three. Turner lays it up and misses. Or no, Siakam, excuse me. Siakam was fouled from Hartenston. Although I barely see any contact on that one. First one is up and in. Siakam shooting two. 61-46. $15-point lead. Siakam's second shot. It's good. Pacers down by 14. Caruso to Holmgren. Back to Caruso. Shoots, misses. Rebound Dort. SGA's got it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. SGA still with it. Shoots, misses. Rebound Pacers. Halliburton to Turner. Back to Halliburton. For three. Got it. And the Thunder don't call timeout. I'm shocked. 61-50 is the score. Pacers down by 11. Williams to Dort. Dort for three. Oh, he banks it off. Dort answers back. 64-50. Siakam driving in. Then we're to Halliburton. Turner for three. Yes. 64-53. Nesmith hits the ground, and he gets called for the foul. Seriously? There's Turner's three. Look at all that. How was that a foul when Williams was all over him? Holmgren has the ball, spinning around, turns, shoots, misses. Rebound Pacers. Siakam driving in against Caruso. He takes the bank shot. It doesn't go. He was looking for the foul, and he doesn't get it. SGA. Holmgren loses it. Holmgren complaining. It's Pacer ball. No, it's Thunderball. Caruso with it. Oh, unbelievable. Caruso to Williams. Williams comes flying in off the inbound. And Nesmith gets called for the foul, causing a three-point play. Williams up in 67-53. Halliburton driving to Turner for three. Nope. Rebound, Thunder. SGA with it. SGA shoots, misses, rebound, Thunder. Steal. Pacers can't come up. There, they finally come up with it. Halliburton with it. To Siakam, lays it up and in. 12-point lead. And the Thunder call timeout. There ought to be a rule. Timeout only when the ball is dead, not after shooting a score. I'm just saying. No, not play-by-play, box score. Siakam with 14, Nesmith and Turner with 9, Nemard with 7, Halliburton still with a 0. Maturin with 7, McConnell with 5, Bradley and Toppin all on the bench with 2 each. Williams with 19, Jalen Williams. SGA with 15, Holmgren with 7, Hartenson and Dort with 3. On the bench, Wiggins and Wallins with 9 each, Caruso with 2. Appreciated, brother. Get well quick. Most valuable push-off. Wow. This game giving me a headache? If I don't have one tomorrow. Wow, somebody won $2,800 on FanDuel making a bet that SGA would score the first basket of the second half. He bet 500. It paid out at plus 470. Congratulations. Congrats to you. Well done. Wow. What a payout that is. Caruso inbounds to SGA. For three. Unbelievable. Who made that? What did I just... Jalen Williams makes it a 15-point lead. He's got 22. And Williams makes a three and then fouls Turner. Wow. $2,800 on one bet. That is amazing. Wow, apparently Stephen A. went off on Halliburton during halftime. First free throw by Turner is good. Both free throws are good. Pacers down by 13. Williams has 22 points. SGA spinning around the back. Dort for three. Misses. Rebound Pacers. Siakam all by himself. Driving in. Looking around. Caruso steals it. And that was almost an alley-oop, but at least the Pacers recovered from that. Halliburton. Driving in. Get your first points, Halliburton. He got fouled. Holmgren fouled him. Halliburton at the free throw line. And he gets his first points. $70-58 with 7 minutes left to go. And the second one's good. Pacers down by 11. And oh my gosh, the Thunder don't call timeout. Why am I not surprised? SGA. That looked like a bump. Puts it up, no good. Rebound goes, ball's all over the place. And Turner gets called for a loose ball foul. I don't see what, he's got him in a headlock? Williams to Caruso for three. Nope. Rebound goes right to the Thunder. And Hartenson gets fouled by Bradley. Throw in the towel, coach. He had a towel in his hand. Hartenson, first one is no good. Commissioner Silver's there. He has less hair than I do. Second free throw is good. Thunder up by 12. 71-59. Halliburton drives in, misses, gets his own rebound. Toppin for three. Got it. The lead is now down to 9. 71-62. And the Thunder don't call timeout. But Halliburton fouls Jalen Williams. Why aren't the Thunder calling timeout, I'd like to know. Oh my gosh, the Pacers are down by 9 points. They can't have enough. Now they're up by 10. It's a dirty play. I'm sorry. If you're up by double digits and they get close to that 10-point mark, that's a waste of a timeout. Williams makes both. Thunder up by 11, 63-72. McDonald to Halliburton to Maturin. Maturin takes a look at the basket, drives in, loses the ball. Ball comes back to Indiana. Toppin for three. It bounced out. Rebound Maturin. Pacers have it. McDonald. Toppin for three again. Nope. Rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams drives and puts it in. 75-62. McDonald all around, just weaving back and forth, and he bumps into SGA. They collide, or was that who did he collide into? He collided with Dort, and that's an offensive foul and a turnover. Pacers call timeout, as they should. 75-62 is the score. 5:22 left to go. We'll take a break. Be right back with some other stuff.
And now for a taste of things to come.
19 of 55 for the Pacers at 34.5%, 8 of 22 from the three-point line, 36.4. Free throws 16 and 20. For the Thunder, 25 out of 59 for 42.4, 10 of 21 from the three-point line for 47.6%. They've only missed twice. And the number of turnovers is now 14. How about a prop bet that the Pacers make 20 turnovers in a game at 400 to 1 odds? At plus 400 at four times the amount. Why not? I gotta take it down. I'm starting to sass a little bit here, you know. Jalen Williams, third straight game with more than 25 points. Williams inbounds. Now, wait, didn't the Pacers called timeout, but the Thunder get the ball? Either way, they missed. McDonald coming up. In the paint, drives, shoots, makes it. 75-64, lead is 9. Williams over to Caruso for 3. Misses. Pacer ball. They're coming up. McDonald coming up. McConnell. I kept calling him McDonald. He shoots in the paint. He got it. 75-66. The lead is 9. Kept saying McDonald the whole time. Caruso going in. He could have shot that and gotten the foul if he wanted. Hartenson to Williams. A long 3. No. Rebound goes back to Caruso. Caruso for 3. No. Rebound Pacers. McConnell again in the paint. Spins. Got it. 75-68. Will the Thunder call timeout? No. The lead is 7. And call that on Williams, please. They called it on Maturin. I don't see how. Williams to the line. First one is no good. He missed. Second one by Williams is good. 76-68. 8-point lead. Here come the Pacers. McConnell. Toppin drives in. 76-70. 6-point lead. Thunder still not calling timeout. Oh, they're down by 6. Williams with it. Driving in. And a dunk and a finish by Holmgren makes it an 8-point lead. 3:14 to go. Maturin almost loses the ball. And Dort fouls him. That looked like a skyhook almost by Toppin. The old skyhook. Then more to Turner. Turner to McConnell. McConnell for 3. Count it! 78-73, and the lead is 5. Caruso has it. Surprised the Thunder aren't calling timeout now. Oh, it was a 2. He stepped on the line. I thought it was a 3. SGA makes it. 80-72 is the score. Darn, I thought that shot was a 3. Turner to Toppin. Toppin driving in. Trying to draw a foul. Count that 2. Didn't get the foul, got the shot. 6-point lead. 80-74. SGA hits the floor. They're probably going to jump that up. Yep. Somebody lost their shoe. Who lost their shoe? It was Holgram. Holgram lost his shoe. Jump up, and right off the jump ball, McConnell fouls SGA. And SGA misses. Interesting. And SGA makes the second, giving him a 7-point lead, 81-74. McConnell in the paint, turns around, does a full 360, misses the layup. SGA with the ball. And that's a steal. And McConnell's going to go all the way, making it a 5-point game. And the Thunder still don't call timeout. Minute 30 to go. McConnell's got 15 off the bench. 5-point lead. SGA spins around, almost loses the ball. Gets called. Gets hit by Nesmith. Nesmith with a foul. The Pacers are slowly coming back. SGA to the line. First one's up and in. Thunder by 6. 82-76. And 83. McConnell to Nemard. Back to McConnell. Maturin for 3. It's the rim. Rebound Thunder. .103 left to go in the period. SGA with it. The battle of the number 2s. SGA versus Nemard. Almost a double team there. He's pushing his way through. Turns, shoots, gets it. Thunder up by 9. 45 seconds left. McConnell driving into the paint. A shot. Got it. 85-78. McConnell goes down hard, but he's okay. And it looks like Caruso got a piece of that, so that's going to be a foul, and that's going to send McConnell to the line for the three-pointer, the three-point play. McConnell, 12 points in the third quarter alone. Can he complete the three-point play? Yes, he can. Pacers down by 6, 32 seconds left. Pacers got the ball back thanks to a bad pass. 5 on the shot clock, but the ball goes out of bounds. Toppin with a steal. They got the ball to Siakam, who missed. Mathurin got the rebound, and a bad pass gives the ball back to the Thunder with 10 seconds left to go in the period. Williams driving in, takes the shot, banks it off. 3 seconds left. Can the Pacers get one last shot? No. And at the end of the third, $87-79. Thunder with an 8-point lead. Final quarter coming up next. Be right back.
And now for a taste of things to come.
Alrighty. Siakam with 14, Turner with 11, Nesmith with 9, Nemard with 7, Halliburton with 2. On the bench, McConnell, 18 points, all in the third quarter. Toppin with 9, Mathurin with 7, Bradley with 2. McConnell on the bench, 18 points, folks. For the Thunder, Williams, 29, SGA, 22, Holmgren, 9, Hartenstein with 4, Dort with 3, Wiggins and Walls with 9, and Caruso with 2. What will happen in the fourth? It's only an 8-point game. Is this a remake? Fourth quarter. Let's see what happens. Pacers with the ball. Starting the fourth. McConnell. Siakam for three. Got it. It's a 5-point game. 87-82. SGA driving up, lays it in. 89-82. And McConnell called for traveling. Yeah, that's traveling. He moved. Once you plant your feet, you can't really move your feet. SGA gets a bit of a screen for three. Got it. Pacers back up by 10. 92-82 as Wiggins makes a three. And the Pacers are going to call timeout. 92-82. 10:49 to go. Let's see what we got here. Proud of TJ McConnell leading his team in scoring in Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Sixers should never have let him go. I can agree. Five-point game. Is OKC going to let this one slip away like Game 1? Hey, why not? Is Tyrese Halliburton injured on the court or not? He plays, goes off with injury, scores 2 points in the third, then MIA, AWOL. He makes no difference on or off the court. A 10-point lead in the fourth against this Pacer team is basically a tie? What? How do you figure? SGA can travel all he wants, but McConnell can't. Let's see what else we got. Dort's in the game. Halliburton's in the game. The winner of Game 5 with the series. This is actually written in Spanish, so I'm actually translating this one. The winner of Game 5 with the series tied wins 74% of the time. Today, this number is huge. Oh, I tried to get that one. Is there a way I can translate that one? Okay, yeah. The winner of Game 5 with the series tied 2-2 wins the ring 74% of the time. Today, that number is as large as the difference at halftime. Well, let's see what happens. Pacers have the ball after the timeout. Neymar to inbound to Toppin to Siakam. Siakam in the paint, lays it up and in. 92-84. Siakam's got 19 points. SGA. Thunder are going to call timeout after this. It looked like Halliburton touched it. Holmgren was complaining about it. It looked like Halliburton touched it from over the top, from what I saw. So I can understand his frustrations there. 8-point lead as the Thunder call timeout and get the rebound. Let's see what else we got. Hang on for 10 minutes. Yeah, really. It's going to be the longest 10 minutes. Just ask Google. Oh. George Stephanopoulos. He's Greek. As we come back, the Thunder challenged the call that Halliburton touched Initially, the call was that the the Pacers would get the ball. The Thunder challenged it. It's now Thunder ball. And that's a bad pass, and the Pacers get it anyway, and Siakam is going to take it all the way down and make the Thunder pay for that 6-point lead. (92-86). 10 minutes to go. In the paint, lay it up, no good. And that's a foul? Really? Siakam fouls Wiggins. Nice steal, nice turnover. Siakam goes all the way in. 6-point lead. 9:54 to go. First shot, up and in. Thunder lead by 7. 93-86. Harden's got a nasty scratch on his shoulder. Second one, up and in. 94-86. Thunder lead by 8. Halliburton gets the ball again. Quick up and in there. Nice play. Halliburton with the assist. 88 for the Pacers. 6-point lead. SGA driving in, laid up, and gets blocked. But the ball goes back, and they shoot for 3, and they miss. And the Pacers get it back. Siakam driving in, and Siakam gets fouled. Siakam to the line. Fouled by Williams. Siakam just wham, blocks that. All ball, too. There was no way. They better not have called a foul on that. Siakam just pushes Williams out of the way and gets fouled. Would have been nice if that would have dropped, though. Siakam to the line, shooting 2. First one is good. 94-89. (22 points for Siakam. Second one is in. Pacers are now down by 4. 94-90. What's the foul? Are you kidding me? Siakam makes 2 and makes a foul. Who's down? Williams to the line. First one is in. 5-point lead. (95-90). Williams misses. And in the struggle, Bradley gets called for the foul. Yeah, that's a foul. They had him locked up and everything. SGA with it. Flying around. Back behind the three. He shoots for three. Misses. Rebound Pacers. Halliburton with it. Halliburton again. Nemard misses. Rebound Pacers. Siakam for three. Count it. And the bleed is 2. Williams with it. Driving in. It doesn't drop. The tip in doesn't go. Rebound goes back to the Thunder, though. SGA drives in. Williams for three. Bucket. 98-93. Nemard almost went for it, and that was a bad pass. And the Thunder capitalize. That's definitely going to call a timeout. With 7:47 left to go, Thunder 100, Pacers 93. Bad pass steal. They were down by 2. Siakam made that three-pointer. Williams misses the layup. Wallace gets the rebound. Williams makes a three of his own. Nemard with a bad pass, thanks to Wallace. And Wallace makes it 193. Oh boy, 7:47 left to go. Pacers call timeout. They got 2 left. Crazy part is Halliburton hasn't hit nothing tonight, but if the game's on the line at the end, he's going to hit it with no. Can you imagine what's going to be said on ESPN if that happens tomorrow? Halliburton, he's right. He's only gotten 2 points. That was a good pass. And he just drained it. Halliburton had no chance to go after that. Pacers with the ball, down by 7. They're at 17 turnovers. Toppin, he can make threes. Maturin, driving in, loses the ball. And Dort gets called for a foul. Pacers with it. Halliburton driving in. Net. Maturin missed. Pacers get the ball back. Dort fouls. Dort fouls Turner. So Turner's going to go to the line. First shot from Turner is good. Pacers down by 6. They fought back and they were all the way down by 2. Turner makes them both 100-95. SGA bringing the ball up with 7:15 left to go. Hands it over to Dort. Makes the 3. One up, Thunder back up by 8. Turner to Halliburton. Driving in with that layup. Didn't go. Holmgren with a foul on Halliburton. Halliburton to the line. Holmgren's like, what did I do? First shot from Halliburton. That's only his 3rd point. He pulled on his jersey. 103.96. Halliburton makes the second one. 103.97. Williams will bring the ball up. Williams banks it in. 105.97. Halliburton. Memard, that's a steal. SGA all the way with the foul, giving the Thunder a 10-point lead. SGA completes the 3-point play, 108.97. The lead is now 11. Halliburton. Bad pass. SGA steals. 6 minutes to go. To Williams, fakes the 3, drives it in. Got it with a layup. 110-97, and the Pacers will call timeout. Thunder on a 7-0 run. (110-97). 13-point lead. Siakam with 26, Turner with 13, Nesmith with 9, Nembhard with 7, Halliburton with 4, McConnell on the bench with 18, Toppin with 9, Maturin with 7, and Bradley with 4. Nesmith is playing with 4 fouls. Williams with 37. Wow. I wonder what the prop bet on Williams with over 30 points. Got to look that one up. SGA with 27. Holmgren with 9. Dort with 6. And Hartenson with 4. Wiggins with 14, Wallace with 11, and Caruso with 2. Williams and Dort are playing with 4 fouls each. And that's another turnover. Nesmith fouls. What did I miss here? That was all Caruso. Sliding on the ball to get possession. Williams to the line. Misses. Williams, there's point number 38. 111 to 97. Halliburton trying to get the ball, and that's got to be the 20th turnover. If it's not, it's 19. SGA to Williams. Behind it, gives it back to SGA. SGA drives in, turns around and shoots. Gets fouled by Nembhard. 5:05 left to go. SGA to the line. He had nowhere. He was just everywhere, trying to say that he was fouled, but first one bounces in. That's 112. $15-point lead. 28 points for SGA. 38 for Williams. There's number 29. 113 to 97. 16-point lead. 5 minutes left to go. Lays it up and in. 113.99. Siakam makes that one. SGA, quick drive in, bumping all over the place, shoots, misses, rebound, Pacers. Halliburton to Toppin, 113 to 101. SGA. Gets a screen from Dort. Dort has the ball for the long three. Got it. 116 to 101. Siakam. Over to Nesmith. Nesmith answers with a 3 of his own. 106 to 114. 104. I wish it was 106 to 114. Williams spins, turns, and there's point number 40. 118 to 104. And a block. Williams takes it all the way. Doesn't get it. Toppin with the rebound. Toppin's going to take it all the way. He gets blocked. He gets a foul. 40 points for Jalen Williams. Who'd have thought that? Toppin to the line with 3:23 left. First one he misses. A career playoff high for Jalen Williams. 40 points, and the Thunder are going to call timeout. Don't know why. 118 to 104. 3:23 left to go. Be right back.
And now for a taste of things to come.
Toppin makes the second free throw. It's 118 to 105. SGA for three. Misses. Caruso with the rebound. 21 turnovers right now. SGA driving in. Ball drops in. I think that's 30 for SGA. $120 to 105. 2:40 left to go. Halliburton versus Caruso. He had to get rid of it. Toppin tried to fake for three. Toppin shoots for three. Misses. But there was a rebound and a dunk. So that makes it 120 to 107. Not box score. I want play-by-play. Nesmith with the dunk. SGA with the ball. Williams for three. Air ball. $120 to 107. There's the dunk. A much needed dunk. And the Pacers are challenging something. What are they challenging? I'd like to know. It looks like they are challenging Siakam. I'm going to turn my microphone off real quick so I can see what this challenge is all about. They're looking for a foul. I don't really see a foul. It looked like he was falling, not getting fouled. So that they're challenging that play where he was falling. I don't think this is going to be. I think this is going to be upheld, and the Pacers are going to lose their last time out. That's my opinion. Yep, unsuccessful. So the Pacers now have used all their timeouts. Let's turn this down just in case. Okay. 13-point lead as the clock winds down. Siakam was falling. His hand hit the out of bounds line. So that constitutes SGA spinning around, misses, rebound, Pacers. McConnell spinning around in the paint. And it doesn't fall. 1:15 to go. Williams, 40-point game. Misses the bank. 1 minute left to go. As who was that? Oh, that was Shepard? No, that was Furphy. No idea who that guy is, but he's in the game and he's going to go for a 3-point play. Halliburton's on the bench. And he misses. Thunder up by 11. And SGA is just going to hold the ball. OKC MVP. SGA with a step back. He misses. 30 seconds left. A steal from Caruso. That'll do it. The clock should just run out at this point. Just hold the ball, Caruso. It's over. Clock is running down. And OKC wins Game 5. And on Tuesday night, there it is, folks. 120 to 109. Final score. OKC wins. On Tuesday night. No, on the Pacers are walking back. Let's get the final score and stat. Well, let's get the final stats anyway. Siakam with 28, Nesmith with 14, Turner with 13, Nemard with 7, and Halliburton with 4. On the bench, McConnell at 18, Toppin at 12, Maturin at 7, Bradley at 4, and Furphy at 2. For the Thunder, 40 points for Jalen Williams, 31 for SGA. Holmgren and Dort, 9, and Hartenstein, 4. On the bench, Wiggins, 14, Wallace, 11, and Caruso with 2. Pacers shot 45.1% field goal, 36.7 three-pointers, and 80% free throws. Thunder, 42.6 field goal, 43.8 three-pointers, and 81.3 free throws. 23 total turnovers for the Pacers, only 11. And Halliburton is going to get ripped a new one on ESPN tomorrow morning. Bottom line. Unbelievable. Only 4 points. Wow. Well, friends, thank you to everybody who watched. Almost 40 of you. I greatly appreciate that. Game 6 is Thursday night. The O'Brien Trophy will be in Indiana, and it could be presented to the Thunder at this time on Thursday. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Lord Stanley Cup will be in Florida, and it could be the day that the Panthers raise the cup in back-to-back years. Maybe I'll have Renegade go back and search for last year's call. Why not? I mean, hey, I called the Panthers last year winning the cup, and I can do it again this year. But I feel bad for Halliburton. I really do. I mean, they came back within 2 points, and then the Thunder just went to town on them. All right, my internet friends and family, we'll see you tomorrow night, and hopefully the end of the NHL season. The ball is in Florida's court. I love you all, family. Good night. Stat Boy out.